Your Ladyship, the Chief Justice, Deputy Chief Justice, members of the court, may it please you that my name is Mamboleo. I represent the fifth petitioner in the consolidated petition. We will be making this rejoinder together with my learned friend, Mr. Marara Omoke. Your Ladyship, when we filed this petition, the response we got from the respondents was that this petition was frivolous. The other response, my ladies, my lords, was that the tallying, verification, and declaration of results at the National Tallying Center is a preserve of the chairperson of the commission. That the rest of the members of the commission have absolutely no role whatsoever. I can quote my senior colleague, Mr. Kamau Karori, as deliberately insisting that the other members of the commission, the 6, don't have a role. That in fact, the chairperson of the commission has been extremely magnanimous because at various points in this process, he's even involved them somewhat. The third response we got is that the election of the President of the Republic of Kenya is just about numbers. It is numbers, numbers, numbers. And then lastly, the respondents wanted to put this court in a dilemma, a catch-22 situation, by suggesting that should they exercise some powers under Article 140 of the Constitution and probably nullify the election, we are going to get into a situation that is uncharted constitutionally. Create fear. Your Lordships, your ladies, I want to suggest to this court, when you retire, to look at what we call the theory of false dichotomy. The theory of false dichotomy is an informal fallacy that is based on a premise that erroneously limits the options that are available. And what the respondents are telling you is that the Constitution does not provide mechanisms to deal with the situation that might arise for something that is expressly provided for under Article 140 of the Constitution. I also want to suggest to you, my ladies, my lordships, when you retire, to look at what came into the open about 3 years ago, which is called the CIA Rulebook on Disruption of Organizations. How do you disrupt organizations so that you do not have an organization working as it should? And when you have achieved that, then you come out and use the law to subvert the will of the people. On Bomas on the 15th of this month, of August 2022, it is now judicially noticed that the beaming of results stopped. It is now in public notice that commissioners of the commission, at least 4 of them, came out and stated that they do not have anything to do with the result that was being announced. It is actually admitted that as this was happening, top in the mind of the chairperson of the commission, he knew and understood the process of tallying, verification, and results to be his own precept. He's not even refuted it. He says that is how he understood it. He said that the other commissioners had no role. So what do we want to suggest to you, your lordships, your ladyship? It is a very simple thing. That the reason why Kenyans were so glued to the television sets for almost 6